Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin Burke. I'm a vocal coach and singer-songwriter. And real quick, before we get into this, if you like this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and finally, make sure to sign up for the free lesson on Singer. It's my singing training program. It's been used in over 75 countries. Thousands of people are having vocal transformations with it, and it's a free lesson. It's 15 minutes. So if you record your voice before you take it, and then you go through it and you record your voice after, you will hear an improvement. So make sure to do that. The link is in the description. All right, real quick too, I reacted to this like mashup of a bunch of amazing K-pop vocalists, and you guys requested that I react to MONSTA X, and you said their cover of VERSACE on the floor. So here it is. I'm super excited. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, I love that chord right there. The dissonance, that is so good. Woo! Okay. You guys know I am such a fan of soulful vocals, and just the control that they have, the way that they would go in and out of a straight tone into a vibrato so beautifully, and then their agility, right? All the little different variations of notes that they did, and the agility, the precision that they would hit those notes with is impeccable. These guys are amazing. So real quick, I'm sorry to pause it like so quickly, but you notice how he has a much different tone to his voice, utilizing much more of his nasal resonance. It's a lot more nasally. It's an interesting tone. I prefer the other guy's tone over this, but I mean, at that point, it's just personal preference. Beautiful dynamics. Ooh. Okay, shoot. Not only his vocals, can we give it up for his jacket real quick? That is probably the coolest jacket I think I've ever seen in my life, but those vocals, these guys are spectacular. And you notice, if you go back and rewind it, you'll notice that even on those high notes, his tongue was still relaxed, right? The tip of the tongue was resting at the back of the bottom teeth. Just like that. Even on those higher notes, what people tend to do is the tongue will shoot back into the throat and will cause all kinds of tension. You don't want that when you're singing. Also like how he added a little more compression, a little more grit to his voice, a little more distortion. That sounded really good, and then added to the dynamics of the song. Oh, you better sing now. I love his vibrato. It's so fast. The oscillations are so fast, but it sounds really good. Ooh, a little staccato in there. Shoot. Yes. Ooh, yes. I'm like squeaking over here. What am I doing? I'm embarrassing myself, but oh my gosh, those harmonies, that is what I've been missing. Okay, I don't know if I'm feeling this part. I'll be real. I gotta keep it real with you guys 100%. Not sure about this, but everything else, so good. I will say that's like kind of cool. They're like remixing it, making it their own. I like it. I changed my mind. That's pretty cool. Ooh. guys see those harmonies? Did you hear that lower harmony there? And then they matched it with a bit of a higher one, adding that just very dissonance to the song. It's so good. Woo! I love this, ready? The blend is so good. And what I mean by blend is they're matching each other's tone. It's a straight tone. There's no vibrato, and everyone is matching that tone, right? So the lead is singing with a straight tone, and all the backups are matching him. You know, if you're gonna add vibrato whenever you're doing harmonies as well as a backup singer, you have to match the vibrato, meaning you have to match the frequency of oscillations within the vibrato. And if that's confusing, that's a whole nother lesson in itself. Subscribe to my channel. I have singing tutorials, and make sure to just check out Singer. If you're interested in singing, it's my singing training program. It will transform your voice, I promise you. And there's a free lesson on there. I'm gonna get passionate, I'm gonna get on a rant, so I'm gonna have to cut myself off, or this will be like a 20-minute video. But anyway, make sure to sign up for that free lesson. You will hear a difference. Even if you're like thinking that you can't sing, or you think that singing's not for you, but maybe you're somewhat passionate about it, just try that free lesson out, because it's gonna show you what you're capable of. Okay, I'll stop myself there, let's keep going. Ooh. Hey. I like these like OG old school moves. So good. Reminds me of like Usher. The great 2004 era R&B. Come on. Listen to that vibrato. Okay, I love their vibrato. I love the more classical nature of their voice and of their tone. They have that deep tone. You know, many times in pop music now, it's very bright. So really like utilizing the nasal resonance, making the tone a bit more thin. If you can understand what I'm saying by that, a very bright, happy coloring. And I kind of love that they're opening up the throat, opening up the mouth, right? And really raising the soft palate as well to allow a lot of resonance in. And it just gives it that deep resonance and that just beautiful tone. It reminds me of like a Michael Bublé or like a Frank Sinatra a little bit. Obviously not exactly, but you get what I'm saying. I'm a fan. Oh man, I give me in there. I want to harmonize with them. Okay, this is amazing. Wait, it's not done. Let's finish it. Oh, now it's done. Oh, I don't want to see me. What in the world? Okay, wow. I am now a fan of MONSTA X. Those guys can sing. And let me tell you, I gotta get the mic out for this one. There is a difference between singing and singing. And these guys can sing. Oh my gosh, they had some soul. But not only did they have soul, but they had technique. The dynamics in their voice was amazing. They knew exactly when to switch in between a straight tone into vibrato. They really, to me, they had just incredible control over their voice all around, and really just world-class singers. To me, MONSTA X, those guys are world-class singers. And I'm gonna have to react to another video because I could just dive in on all the different techniques that they're doing, but their technique is incredible as well. And I didn't mention this during the video, but their pitch is so good. I mean, they had such spot on pitch. And that really stood out to me, even on the riffs and everything. And that just takes so much training. But not only that, you know, I wouldn't doubt that they train with like a sine wave, right? So just practicing holding notes with somewhat of a sine wave, and then just practicing nailing it right on. Because the beautiful thing about practicing with a sine wave, and we go over all that in Singer. This might be confusing to you right now, but just go check out Singer. But anyway, with a sine wave, the crazy thing is that you can play a note, and if you're a little bit off, the waveform will start oscillating, and you'll hear a dissonance, and it will feel uncomfortable to you. So you can actually physically feel and hear when you are off pitch. It's crazy, but you just have to try it if you haven't. Again, check out Singer. That's what's really what trained me to be able to sing on pitch. I used to be as close to tone deaf as I think that you could get. I couldn't sing on pitch to save my life, and after just practicing and going over things like practicing with the sine wave, going over things like holding notes on the piano, right? Playing scales and mimicking those scales, and just really developing a proper understanding of correct pitch and hearing a pitch, being able to replicate that pitch with my voice. And I just know that they have gone over that so much, because to be able to sing that way live with no autotune, and I really didn't hear much autotune on their voice, I didn't hear any autotune on their voice, is really just so spectacular. So I got to give them props. Shout out to MONSTA X. I am a fan. I approve. I want to know what you think. Leave a comment down below. And what should I react to next? Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, join the family, and don't forget to do that free lesson on Singer. You've got to do it right now. Just get your phone out. Maybe you're watching this on your phone, but get your phone out, set a reminder, and say the next free 15 minutes I have, I'm going to do Justin's free lesson. And you have to record your voice before and then record your voice after, because that's when you're going to actually be able to hear the improvement. Because otherwise, you're not going to really be able to tell. And that's with anything. You have to track your progress when you're improving in things. I get so many spam calls. Quit calling my phone. But anyway, you have to track your progress. All right. Anyway, tons of love for you. And I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Much love. Peace.